Alright, so we've talked to you guys about kids that look evil, and apparently there are a lot more evil looking kids out there in the world, so we decided to make a part 2. I never knew there were so many creepy kids out there in the world. This is pretty frightening. Where did all of the adorable children go? What's going on YouTube? I'm Court McGinley and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Sit back, subscribe, and let me entertain you. Now before we get started on this list, I want to know, what is or what was your favorite thing to do as a kid? Let me know your answer down in the comments. Alright, let's jump into this list of the top 5 kids that look evil part 2. Starting at our number 5 spot, coloring fun. Yeah, this is not the kind of face you'd expect a kid to have while coloring. When most kids color, they're all happy and loving life. Well, not this kid. If staring could kill, oh man. I really hope this little one isn't a creepy child who draws her family members with knives in them and blood gushing out from their bodies. No, that's not cute. You know, like in the movie Daddy's Home, where Megan draws a nice family picture of herself, her mom, and her brother, and then off in the corner she has her stepfather being stabbed in the eye with a knife. Yeah. That's not cute, Megan. In fact, it's pretty creepy. And at number 4, growling girls. Yeah, this is one evil looking little girl. I wonder what happened to her. This could be such a nice picture. She's in a pretty dress with her hair in cute little pigtails. Yeah, it could definitely have been a nice picture. You know, if she didn't have razor sharp teeth and a furrowed brow. Someone isn't too happy. If this was my child, I would definitely be frightened. Imagine having to take care of this kid. My gosh, no thank you. And at number 3, sibling love. This black and white picture seems to be pretty dated. In it we see 3 siblings, 2 in a rocking chair and 1 standing beside them. You think these kids would be happy, but nope, they all share the same blank expression on their faces. Yeah, they're all coming across pretty creepy. Then you look closer in the picture and there in the background is some creepy old man. Then you look back to the children and it might be because the picture is old, but it kinda looks like their skin is a little transparent. Then you start thinking they might be ghosts. And well, now I'm officially creeped out, so moving along. Coming in our number 2 spot, Michael Hernandez. This kid is actually evil in real life. When he was 14, he lured his friend Jamie Go into the school's washroom. He then pushed him into the stall and stabbed him more than 40 times and slashed his throat. Jamie was begging for his life but ended up bleeding to death next to the toilet on the cold tile floor. And after this brutal murder, he went on his way to his next class completely calm as though nothing had happened. It was later reported that Hernandez planned this very carefully. He made sure that on the day he planned on killing his friend, he brought a knife, rubber gloves, and tape that he used to attack his friend with. Authorities later arrested him for the murder and found a list on him of other classmates' names as well as his sister's name, all of which he planned to kill. He was sentenced to life in prison. And at number 1, Mary Bell. This girl may look innocent, but yet again, here we have another real-life evil kid. At the young age of 11, Mary was apprehended after she admitted to strangling a 4-year-old to death. When asked why she would do something so awful, she said she did it solely for the pleasure and excitement of killing. Later in 1968, she strangled a child and left him near an abandoned house. A few months later, a 3-year-old suffered the same fate, and after she returned to her victim's body and carved an M into his stomach. 2 other girls were initially locked up for the murder, but eventually officers locked up Mary Bell, who already had a history of attacking other children. Years later in 1980, at the age of 23, Mary Bell was released from prison under a new identity. 4 years later, she had a daughter. She later won a court ruling to protect her identity and her daughters. So around now, she would be about 60 years old, and she could pretty much be anywhere. There you have it, that's our list of the top 5 kids that look evil part 2. My name's Court McGinley, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and feel free to follow me on Instagram at Court McGinley, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!